Hello there, friends. This is Jimmy Maverick, and coming at you talking about my perfect fantasy draft and how my 5 critical stats are going to help you make the right decisions on draft day and draft the strongest team possible, regardless of your draft position. Okay, so I wanted to just kind of go over them real quickly and show you how they work. Now, I have set this league point schedule to a half-point PPR, so the projected points and the values of all the players have been assigned. And when it comes to the 5 critical stats, really the primary driver that I use is value. I always want good value players at each and every point in the draft, and you will find them using this app. Okay. I also have an outlook rating, which is a 1 to 5 star rating. Basically, if I give them a 4 or 5 star rating, that means that I expect them to exceed their projections. If I give them a 3 star rating, that means I expect them to neutral. I expect them to meet their projections. And if I give them a 1 or 2 star rating, that means I think that they are going to underperform their projections. I've also created a rating called a consistency rating, and this just measures the variability in their usage during the gameplay during the prior season. So basically, the worst kind of fantasy player is the guy that gets 10 targets one week and 2 targets the next, right? You can't count on him. You never know when to start him. He kills your team, right? So this is a direct measurement of that. It's a scale of 1 to 10. 10 is the best. That's what you want. You want high consistency ratings amongst your players. Next to that, I've got a reliability ranking, which is just a simple measure of how many games they've missed over the prior 3 seasons. Of course, I like the high reliability players when I'm picking. And then finally, I've got, you'll see a bunch of icons and pictures next to the player names. These all have special meanings. You can just click on the legend button to read more about them and how they work. But basically, these are designed to give you apples-to-apples comparison when you are in that draft and you're trying to make a decision between wide receiver A and running back B. Who's the better choice? So let me show you how it works real quickly here. So we're just going to enter in draft mode, snake draft, 12-team league. You pick 5th. And let's just jump to the 8th round, okay? And what you can see here, and this is how I use the 5 critical stats, okay? At this point in the draft, Rishard Matthews offers the best value, okay? But Rishard Matthews doesn't score well on a lot of these other things, like his outlook is only 2 stars. His consistency rating is 2, which is something you see all the time with these low-volume pass teams like Tennessee. There's just not enough volume to get them a consistent production. Likewise, medium-ranked reliability. Using these critical stats, I would say no, I don't want Rishard Matthews, even though he offers the best value. Right below him, though, is a very nice choice, Kyle Rudolph. He's really has a nice connection with Sam Bradford. Nice positive outlook, 4 stars. He's got an 8 consistency rating, and of course, I expect the high volume to continue at Minnesota under Sam Bradford. They have about the same reliability ranking, but I gotta say, if I was going to pick in the 8th round, I would totally take Kyle Rudolph as my tight end. You can also see that you got a couple of defenses here. You got a quarterback. I'm not as excited about taking those guys this early, but this is how it works to help you find the best player at each and every point in your draft. And then once you're done with your 8th pick, boom, you just click on the number 9 tab. You're in the 9th round, and you can start using these criteria to determine who is the best player for your team. All right, that's all there is to it. So thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions and want to write me, my email is jim@ffmaverick.com. So please do that. And in the meantime, happy drafting. I'll talk to you soon.